News.
That's right. Former President Donald Trump is safe following a second assassination attempt on his life while golfing in West Palm Beach this afternoon. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us here tonight. I'm Anna Arender. Now, a suspect is in custody. Right now, reporter Michael Yoshida is breaking down the latest on this investigation for us.
Something that said, take a look.
Just over 2 months after getting injured at a campaign rally near Pittsburgh, authorities are investigating what appears to be an assassination attempt against former President Donald Trump.
Former President Donald Trump is safe and unharmed following a protective incident shortly before 2 p.m. on Sunday at Trump International Golf Club at West Palm Beach.
The person in custody in connection with the apparent attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump is Ryan Bresley Routh, according to 3 law enforcement sources, thanks to a tip from an eyewitness who was able to provide plenty of information that led to the suspect's apprehension.
We had a tag, we had a vehicle description, and we got an area where we saw the person.
Law enforcement officials say they found an AK-47 style rifle and other items left by the suspect in bushes near the Trump International Golf Club.
And there was also a GoPro on the fence there where he was intent on filming what was going on.
The FBI is involved with the matter.
We've deployed a number of resources, including investigative teams, crisis response team members, bomb technicians, and evidence response team members as well.
President Joe Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris were both briefed on the matter. Harris and her running mate Governor Tim Walz both issued a statement saying they are glad Trump wasn't injured, and that, quote, they're glad he is safe and that violence has no place in America. I'm Michael Yoshida reporting.
And authorities say that the suspect has not commented or made any statement about this incident. Trump issued a statement on his fundraising email saying that he is safe and well. And again, this is another look at Vice President Kamala Harris's post on Twitter reacting to this incident. It says in brief that she was told about the shooting, former President Trump, and his property in Florida, and she's glad that he is safe. And again, no violence has no place in America. Now, here in the upstate, we're getting reaction from you about this second attempt on the former president. Many shocked and saddened to hear that this has happened once again.
Honestly, I don't think nobody, no matter how bad we may think Trump is, I don't think nobody should deserve to die or anything like that. So, I mean, I feel bad. Every president has their pros and cons, and I mean, they shouldn't be punished, especially by getting killed. So.
I also sat down with a historian and retired political professor, David Woodard from Clemson University. He says there seems to be a growing angst surrounding politics in the last several years. Unfortunately, it's becoming unsafe for political leaders to be out in front of voters, which is where they're, of course, expected to be just weeks before an election.
We have to say that the first attempt on Donald Trump's life was just a miracle he wasn't killed. If you know anything about the Kennedy shooting or anything, just a quarter of an inch would have made a whole lot different. We'd be having a different conversations now. And you got to think if he's come that close twice, you've got to wonder what's going to happen in the future, not just to him, but to Harris or Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., his father was killed, and he didn't have Secret Service protection. You've got to think that something could really be alarming out there. And I'm not trying to raise people's fears or anything. I'm just trying to say a candidate being shot at twice, 6 to 7 weeks out of the vote, has never happened before.
We'll hear more from my interview with David Woodard coming up in the next half hour and why he believes that political violence has become even more pronounced.